Yo, what's going on YouTube? Arnie, I'm back at you with another banger of a video. We're back on our Noob to Pro account, and I have a bunch of stuff to open. I've been macroing the playtime rewards non-stop, hoping that I could get a Maximus. I ended up not being able to get one, but you know what we did get? We got a 5x speed, so we're speeding up the game just a little bit. We also got an extra one. I've also opened up a little bit of the crates. You can see I've opened up 92 of them. I didn't really get anything. I did get mostly chest and the food. I also did get a couple of ouchies, so we do have a better pet to equip. Let's go ahead and do that now. And I also have yet to get a single Cyclops yet. So we're going to be trying to maximize out our team as much as possible in this episode. And we're also going to start working towards the Shiny Wumbo Nos achievement quest. But we do have 182 Cyclops vaults to open. Let's go ahead, open those now. And I'll be back if we pull anything crazy. Guys, we just got a Cyclops. I can't believe it. I don't even know if that was the pity one. Let me go ahead and check really fast. It might have been. I have been clicking away as much as I could. But let's go ahead and check. Was that the free one? It was. So we're still waiting to pull that Shiny Wumbo one. We just pulled a second Cyclops only like 10 crates later. Hopefully we can pull another 3 of them. And we can at least 1-star the Shiny Wumbo one that we are going to get from our pity. Alright guys, we just pulled a Shiny Wumbo Cyclops. It's time to check. Was that the pity one? I have been sitting here summoning quite a little bit. So I have to see. I think it was 23 left. That does add up. That was our Shiny Wumbo one right there. Boom. We're still at 34 exotic chests, so we do have a couple to open. I think I also pulled the second Cyclops. No, I did. I forgot I recorded it. Let's go ahead and open the last of these exotic Cyclops vaults, and then let's open the exotic chest and hope that we can get a Shiny Wumbo Mimic Bob. So we did finish opening up the rest of those. We are at a total of 43 exotic chests. I'm gonna go ahead and show what do we have so far. We have the Shiny Wumbo Cyclops and 2 extra Cyclops. How many potties? We have a total of 8 potties. Ouchies. Don't correct me in the comments. I'm gonna correct myself. Ouchies. I have 8 ouchies. And then we're gonna go ahead. How many total trays do we have? We have 1,400. That's from the exotic chest that I was opening beforehand. I do want to get an open 10. One of the game passes you can get in the crafting before that I do open the exotic chest. I am going to use a Neptune's Crown potion on the Cyclops, and we're going to start using that now. So let's go ahead, use one of our Neptune's Crown potions. I do have 5 from all the exotic chests that I've been able to open. Let's go ahead and use it on the Cyclops. I'm also going to use one on my Dream Gary for right now. I know that might seem like a waste, but I think it's good to use. Let's also use one on a Prehistoric Gary. I feel like I'm going to get a bunch of these back, so I will be able to use them later. And then I'm also going to use one on the Shiny Wumbo PD. So last one, Shiny Wumbo PD. Boom. So we have Neptune's Crown on everything. Let's go ahead, roll Secret Formula and Sidekick on all of these units for right now. I don't want to run Seabear right now because I do feel like the range is going to be way too low, as well as the SPA. So I am going to be going for Secret Formula. Boom. And then let's go ahead and get Sidekick as well. Hopefully it doesn't take too many traits. It took almost 200 trait rerolls. That's actually terrible, but let's go ahead, start rolling on the next one, the Prehistoric Gary. Why not? We rolled the perfect roll. I didn't even have to lock any of them. Let's go ahead, lock the Secret Formula. Let's lock the Sidekick for right now. Let's go ahead, switch to the next one. Let's next do the Shiny Wumbo PD. It already has Secret Formula because I rolled it before. Let's go ahead, just get Sidekick on this thing. We got Sidekick. It took about 55 rolls or something like that. Let's go ahead, start rolling on the Dream Gary. We're looking for Jellyfish and Secret Formula. Just kidding. We're looking for Sidekick and Jellyfish. We got the Sidekick Jellyfish. That's big. It only took 1 trait reroll, or 3, because I had to lock one of the traits. That is all 4 units. So let's go ahead, change up the team, and let's start grinding for this 10x. We do need 4 more of the Dunces and Dragons, as well as getting 2 Secret Sauce and then 15 Corroded Circuits. Let's go ahead and check to see if those Corroded Sauces are in the market. They're not. But I am going to go ahead and start buying some stuff. I have some extra gems. I'm not going to waste them on any more summons because I feel like we have a good enough team to not have to summon anymore for right now. I do have a little bit of food to use. I don't want to use it all, but I am going to put a little bit into the Cyclops as well as putting a little bit into the Prehistoric Gary. I think I'm just going to level each of them up to 50. Just kidding. Even if I add all of my food, I can't even get one of them to 50. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all, and I'm going to get each of them to level 30. Or at least 30 levels, so we'll add 6 to each of these units. They do take a lot to upgrade, but I think 30 is a good mark for right now. I'm also going to level up the Dream Gary just a little bit, just so it can have a little bit more range. And then let's level up our Ouchie just a little bit, just to try and get some more boost, but it only gave us 1%. Gosh, the levels are so useless when it comes to the pets. It's all about the stars. So we are waiting 8 minutes for dunces to spawn up. So I'm gonna go ahead, hop in a couple of the corroded units, which if I'm not mistaken is the chum bucket one. I'm gonna go make sure it is. It's chum bucket. So I'm gonna go ahead, do some hearts, get some macro going, and I'm gonna try and get as many corroded discs as possible. So it is taking us about 1:18, but I could probably cut that down just a little bit. Let's go ahead, click replay, see if we can get it down just a little bit faster. Okay, so I am actually gonna go to the gym right now. I am gonna set a macro. Hopefully I can get a bunch of corroded discs soon, but I'll be back so I can hop in Dunces and Dragons. So I am back from the gym. We have done this 125 times while I was gone. That's a pretty good hefty amount. Let's go ahead and head back to the lobby, get ready to craft this 10x. 10x open, I mean by that. Let's go ahead, check to see if the raid is Dunces. It's not. We do have, I think, an hour until Dunces and Dragons do appear. So let's make sure that we do have everything else that we need. I do still need 4 Dunces and Dragons and 2 of the secret sauce. What else do I need to craft? I know I need to craft a shiny wombo potion. I'm gonna need to macro overnight the secret material because I'm gonna need a lot of it for all of this stuff. I know I need to craft a shiny wombo potion, a Nosferatu, a breakfast monster, and a power patty. That's like the main things. So I do got a little bit of offline grinding to do. I just have to macro the secret shop just to make sure that I get all the material that I need. We do have some more crates to open, so let's go ahead and open those now. Hopefully we can get enough for 50 exotic chests. I think we just got 3 in a row. That's number 4 right there, so hopefully we will be able to get 7 out of 8, but I highly doubt it. We are just 3 shy of 50. Maybe I will be able to get it within the next 3 crates that we have to open because I do have to wait an hour. I do at least want to craft the 10x open before the end of this video and open up those exotic chests just so that way we can make sure that we have everything. We can try to get a shiny Wumbo Mimic Bob for our own team. I am going to hit the trading for a little bit, see if I can make some trades. I want to get a little bit of value, make my team just a little bit better. So I do actually have a couple achievements that I could go for. Starting with the depths of Davy Jones, we can go ahead and try and complete Davy Jones on every single story quest and every raid and challenge. We only have Puff's boating school left to get. It does come back in about 15 minutes, so let's go ahead, try and beat some of the Davy Jones for everything else. Alright, we are going to be doing a trade. My Cyclops for his 5-star maxed out Krusty Krab. I am starting to struggle a little bit on the Davy Jones challenge, so we are taking a quick shortcut. I do need this money farm, so I do not mind it too much, but I probably could have gotten more for that Cyclops. Do not trade your regular Cyclops just for a money farm. You guys can get way more for it, but we're going to get right back into the story modes. We got some achievements to do. We do have Puff's boating school, though. It did just pop up, so let's go ahead and knock a couple of these out. That is a part of the achievement. This is the last specific that we need. I completely forgot to add my money unit, so let's go back, add the money unit really fast, and then go hop into a Puff's boating school. So we have the money unit now. Let's go ahead and hop back into the Puff's boating school. We do have a money trade modifier, and we have the hardcore modifier, which does make it to where we only have 1 health. So let's make sure that we do not leak at all. But now we have the shiny Wumbo maxed out, so we don't have to worry about money too bad. Let's go ahead, start it up, upgrade these as fast as possible. I am going to turn it up to 3x for right now. I don't actually know if I can beat this without a starter. I might have to go pull out the granny. Yeah, I think I do. I think I got to go pull out the granny really fast. So guys, I didn't realize it, but we actually have middle ages up right now. There's 16 minutes and 50 seconds. So let's go ahead and check how many we need one more time just to be sure. I'm pretty sure we only need 4 in total. We do, only 4 in total. Let me go ahead and check the shop really fast, see if we have what we need for the materials. We don't. We need that 2 secret sauce, but we're gonna go ahead, get in that Dunces and Dragons. Let's go ahead and knock out those 4 really fast, and we'll be back. We do have to claim the achievement though. We are just 1 step closer to the depths of Davy Jones. Now we just need the story maps. That's all we have left. I'll be back when we finish all 4. So we did leave the macro running for quite a bit. We did get about 36 more, a lot more than we needed. So let's go ahead, head back to the lobby. Let's see if we can get those last 2 secret foods, just so that way we can make the ×10 open. So I've yet to get any of the material that I need. So I am gonna hop right back into the story modes. Let's keep trying to complete these Davy Jones quests. I want to try and open up these 3 boosted secrets just for you guys. And we got a lot of grinding to do. So let's go ahead, hop straight into it. I think I finished number 5. I think I just have act 2, so 6 through 10 to go. Let's go ahead and knock those out really fast. All right, guys, we just finished out the rest of Conch Street. We go ahead, claim the achievements now. it didn't count, so I probably do have to unlock every single one of them, even though I did just complete every single one 100%. It just doesn't show. I know for sure that I did 6 through 10, so I'm gonna go ahead and run it back on 2 through 5 and see if that works, but I do have to check to see if we have the secret material. Still no. Let's go ahead and hop back into the Davy Jones on Conch Street and see if I can get the fix. So I did do Nightmare on all 4 of the modes right here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm finding out that I did not complete number 5. I do have to complete number 5 on Davy Jones still, and then we should be able to complete this quest. And just like that, Conch Street 5 is done. Davy Jones, that should be the very last achievement that I need, or at least the last map that I need for the achievement. And then we can move on to the next part of the achievement. But here we can see it right here. Davy Jones on Conch Street, completely 100% done. Now we got to work on jellyfish fields and all the way down to the bottom. Thank God they haven't added Camp Coral yet. That will save us quite a bit of time. Let's go ahead, check the secret shop, see if we have any of the material that we need. We have a bunch of stuff, but nothing that I actually need. But I'm going to claim all of this just because I might need it in the future. Right back into the jellyfish. Let's go, guys. All right, so I was doing the normal and nightmare for jellyfish fields, and I came back to the mystery market. We finally have the secret sauce that we need, 2 secret sauce. So let's go ahead, start crafting that now, and then we're just gonna grind for the next hour until it's ready. Let's go ahead, get the crafting going right now. Boom. Now we have an hour left until that's completed, and then we'll be able to open up all of our exotic chests. Let's go ahead and see how many we have to claim. Actually, we do have 10 total Cyclops vaults that we can open right now. Hopefully we can get down to at least 3 exotic chests, so that way we can total out our total to 50. That's 1, that's 2, and it's looking like it's just going to be the 2, so we are still 1 short. Let's go ahead and hop into the jellyfish fields, and we're going to try and knock out as many of these Davy Jones for all of these stories as possible. You guys will see the cut to when the 10 open is ready, but we're going to go straight into the Davy Jones. Let's knock out all 10 of these. Jellyfish fields 10, Davy Jones done. That is the achievement complete. Let's see how much time we have left on the 10 open. There's still about 24 minutes left, 25 minutes, not too bad. We should be able to get at least the Krusty Krabs out of the way. Let's claim our achievement though first. We did complete 1 achievement, 3 achievements on jellyfish, but 1 on Conch Street. I do have to do the Nightmare 10 with rare units only. I don't really get a whole lot of rewards for that though, so I don't know if I'm going to worry about that. We did also get 2 achievements on the Nosferatu. It's the 50 mystery market purchases. But we have to claim the important one, which is the depths of Davy Jones. That leaves us with 4 left: Krusty Krab, Chum Bucket, Sandy Street Dome, and Rock Bottom. Let's go ahead and hop straight into Krusty Krab, so that way we're not wasting any time before this 10x open is done. So we did finish up Krusty Krab 10, Davy Jones. That's another part of the achievement done. But our 10 open is finally crafted. We probably are going to finish the rest of those achievements right here. Depths of Davy Jones. We'll complete these in the next episode. Let's go ahead and use that pass on ourselves, the 10x open. Do I want to get that on myself? I absolutely do. Let's go ahead, open up some exotic chests, but we got to check, can we get 1 more exotic for the 50 open? And I ended up getting Google Eyes as well as an ouchie. Let's go ahead, open up the 10s right now. We have an open 10 of the exotic chests. Here's number 1. Can we get a shiny Wumbo Mimic Bob? We don't. We get 3 shiny Wumbo Rorgs. That's still not too bad. Let's go ahead, open up another 10. 3, 2, 1. Can we get a shiny Wumbo Mimic? We got a regular Mimic. That's well worth it. We can add that to the team. We have another 10x open. Let's go ahead and open it. Another Mimic Bomb. We can trade that for value. We got another one. 2 Neptune's Crown Potions. Not too bad. I am going to go ahead and wait this 22 seconds out. See if I can get 1 more chest for the 10 open. And we got another Google Eyes. That's all good. We're going to go ahead and open up the last 9. Can we get a shiny Wumbo Mimic Bob? That would be insane luck. Boom. And we only got 2 Neptune's Crown Potions and a shiny Wumbo Rorg. So in total, we did get 2 Mimic Bobs and like 6 total shiny Wumbo Rorgs. Not too bad. We can always trade that for more value. We do have 10 total ouchies. No variants yet though. Still doing pretty good on the total team. Let's go ahead, swap out the Mimic Bob. We can go ahead, change our team 1 because we do finally have a Mimic Bob to equip. We do have to unequip the regular Rorg. I probably should have been running the shiny Wumbo one this whole time, but that's okay. I haven't really been using it anyways, but what a team that we have so far. I do have to swap out this Krusty Krab so that way I can remove the old one. Not too bad of a team, not too bad. We do still have a lot of progress to go, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a Neptune's Crown Potion to my Mimic Bob. We have 6 of those potions in total because we had so many to use. Because we had so many of the exotic chests, you are bound to get a lot. Let's go ahead and open up these 6 secret chests just because we didn't get anything crazy or worth anything. That's all good. Let's go ahead and hit the outro. That's gonna do it for today's video. We made slight progress towards our Davy Jones challenges as well as our Nosferatu quests, but we did open up 50 exotic chests or about, and crafted our 10x open to make it easier to open chests. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like down below, comment, subscribe. We're aiming for 3K subs, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on any future updates or videos. If you want to see the last 2 episodes of the Noob Pro, they're going to be on the screen now. But until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.